Alright guys, Gemini back with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing my meeting with Sunny Tamerlan Stitch at Wrestlecon 2015. And you can see right here, I had her specifically autograph WrestleMania 27. Sunny, can't really read it. Yeah, 2011 Hall of Fame. I had her specifically sign this for me. One of the coolest things about meeting Sunny is when I showed her that DVD and I said, hey, Tammy, I had to bring this to you, you know, because when you went in the Hall of Fame, that was a cool moment in my life. And Sunny looks at me and she goes, yeah, you mean this Hall of Fame? And she showed me her ring, her Hall of Fame ring right in front of me. And that was a cool deal, meeting Sunny. She didn't charge me a lot. She charged me like, you know, like 15 bucks or so. And Sunny was nice, man. I mean, she was cool, you know, especially considering everything that Tammy had been through in her life. Tammy had been through a lot since Chris Candido died. For her to come out and meet the fans like that was a cool deal. You know, she was very personable with me, too. You know, I had mentioned to Sunny that, you know, I talked to her on Twitter sometimes, and I had talked to her, you know, on the internet before, you know, and so Sunny has bad rep right now, you know, with all her Skype calls, you know, where she'll put it out there for like $100. She'll show you her boobs and stuff on Skype for like $100. Hey, you know what? A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do to get some money, you know, and maybe Sunny doesn't have that much money, and maybe that's why it's not that big of a deal for her to go on Skype and show her boobs for $100 for some guy on the internet. You know, all that stuff being set aside, I met Sunny, shook her hand, she showed me her Hall of Fame ring, she autographs my DVD. I asked Sunny if she's going to the WWE Hall of Fame later that night, and she says, no, I'm not going to Hall of Fame, I got a job interview tomorrow in Los Angeles. And you know what, sounds like Sunny is trying to get her shit together, you know, even though she's had a really hard life and a hard time with everything. You know, but Sunny's getting her shit together. She was nice. One thing I noticed at WrestleCon is Sunny kept going back to the food bar and eating over and over and over and over again. I mean, Sunny was hungry at this thing, man. I must have seen her at the snack bar like 4 or 5 times getting everything you could imagine. Nachos and Red Bulls. And, I mean, Sunny was hungry. But she didn't look bad, though. She didn't look like fat or out of shape or anything. Sunny looked really pretty. You know, the sad thing for Sunny is a lot of wrestling fans probably don't remember her because she's been out wrestling for so long. But I remember her when Sunny came up, man. She was every boy's dream in the world. Everybody loved Sunny. Everybody thought she was so cool. And including myself in the mid-90s, you know, I was in love with Sunny. You know, everybody was. I mean, she was the hottest woman in wrestling. So this WrestleMania 27 DVD where she went in the Hall of Fame, you know, it becomes special. You know, it's got Sunny's handprint right on the front, and 15 bucks, and get a bullshit with a legend, a Hall of Famer like that. You know, it's hard to go wrong. You know, some wrestlers weren't very interactive, like Barry Windham. When I met Barry Windham, he didn't really want to talk to me that much, and, you know, he really didn't have much to say. But Sunny was cool, man. I mean, she was really cool. You know, she was really cool. Shelly Martinez, you know where I got that from. She was really cool, but Sunny was just a person. You know, she was just not big-headed. She was level-headed. She was meeting up with the fans. You know, she was just cool. It was just like talking to someone you meet at the grocery store or the mall or something. Like, she was just cool. She was just a regular person. No ego on her at all. She was definitely a legend, and it was definitely a positive experience meeting Sunny. So I'm Gemini, and thank you for watching this.